My fiancé said, "Your proposal wasn't Instagram worthy enough. I need a do-over." I said, "You're right." Then I took the ring to a jeweler and had it resized for someone else. Her mother called, crying, when I posted the new proposal photos. Original post. I, 32 male, proposed to my fiancé, 29, at Sunset Gardens 3 weeks ago. Rented the private gazebo section for $850. Hired a guitarist, $300. Had her favorite flowers everywhere, $200. Got on one knee at exactly 6:47 p.m. when the light was perfect. She cried. Said yes. We kissed. Her best friend, who I'd secretly coordinated with, took photos. Looked perfect to me. Got home that night. She's scrolling through the photos on the couch, making faces. These aren't right. What do you mean? The angle's weird. I look bloated. The lighting makes my skin look orange. I looked at the photos. She looked beautiful, genuinely happy. Babe, you look amazing in all of them. She zoomed in on one. Look at my double chin here. And here. You can see my roots in this one because the sun is behind me. Nobody's looking at your roots. They're looking at us being happy. She put her phone down. Serious face. I need to be real with you. I've been planning my engagement photos since high school. I have a whole Pinterest board. This isn't it. What's it? Instagram worthy. These are just basic. My friends are going to post their engagements with professional photographers and drone shots, and I have these. So, what are you saying? I'm saying your proposal wasn't Instagram worthy enough. I need a do-over. I stared at her. You want me to propose again? For better photos? Not again. Just a recreation. With a real photographer. Better location. Sunset Beach, maybe? Or that cliff overlook everyone uses. Something people will actually engage with. People will engage with these. We look happy. You don't get it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. These photos are what everyone will see. My mom, my coworkers, my cousins. This has to be perfect. Not just we look happy. I need iconic. I took a breath. Let me think about it. She smiled. Kiss me. Thank you. I knew you'd understand. We can plan it for next month. I already have 3 photographers in mind. That night, she fell asleep around 11 p.m. I sat on the couch staring at the ring box. The one I'd been carrying around for 2 weeks before the proposal, waiting for the right moment. The ring I'd saved for 8 months to buy. She didn't want the moment. She wanted content. Called the botanical garden the next morning. Explained I needed to cancel. They refunded $595. Lost $255 on their cancellation policy. Whatever. Then I called the jeweler. Hey, I need this ring resized. No problem. What's the new size? I'll let you know. Picked it up that afternoon. My fiancé saw it was gone from my nightstand. Oh, good. You're keeping it safe for the reproposal. Yep. Super safe. Here's the thing. We've been together 3 years. Moved in together last year. But the past 8 months? Different. She started an Instagram focused on our aesthetic. Posted every date night, every outfit, every meal. Had to coordinate colors for photos. Retake pictures 20+ times for the right angle. Her follower count hit 12,000. She started calling herself a lifestyle influencer. Spent 3 hours a day responding to comments and planning content. I worked in tech, made decent money. She worked part-time at a marketing firm, made maybe $35,000. I covered rent, $2,100, utilities, groceries. She paid her car payment and phone bill. Week after the rejected proposal, I got a text from an old friend. She just moved back to town, wanted to grab coffee. Met her at this place downtown. Talked for 2 hours about work, life, normal stuff. She didn't pull out her phone once. Didn't check her angles in any reflective surface. Didn't ask me to take photos of her coffee. It was normal. Forgot what that felt like. Went home. My fiancée had set up a ring light in our bedroom. Was filming herself talking to her phone. What's this? Oh, pre-filming my engagement announcement. You know, for after the reproposal. Want to test different caption styles. She was scripting her engagement announcement. For an engagement that hadn't happened. For a proposal I wasn't planning to do. Texted my friend that night. Want to get dinner Friday? Her, like a date. Mia, a date. Her, aren't you engaged? Me, ending that this week. Her, okay then, I'm in. Broke up with my fiancé 2 days later. This isn't working. The proposal thing made me realize we want different things. What? Because I wanted nice photos? You're breaking up with me over photos. I'm breaking up with you because you rejected one of the most important moments of our relationship for not being aesthetic enough. You care more about your followers than us. That's not fair. I love you. I just wanted it to be perfect. It was perfect until you decided it wasn't Instagram worthy. She cried. Real tears. Please, we can work through this. I'll post the photos. I will. I'll post them right now. Don't want you to. Then what do you want? I want out. Move my stuff to my buddy's place over the weekend. Easy since it was her apartment. She'd lived there before we moved in together. Took my furniture, my TV, my kitchen stuff. Left her with the ring light and her content calendar. 3 weeks later, I proposed to my friend. Small thing at a park. Got on one knee, asked her to marry me. She said yes. Her sister took a few photos on her phone. We looked happy because we actually were. Posted one that night. Caption, she said yes. My phone exploded. 43 texts in an hour. 26 from my ex, 17 from her mother. X, are you kidding me? X, you're engaged? Already? X, is that my ring? X, you gave my ring to someone else? X, I'm calling you right now, answer your phone. Her mother, how dare you? After everything she did for you. Her mother, that ring was meant for my daughter. Her mother, she picked that out. You stole it. Her mother, I'm calling a lawyer. Blocked both numbers. 2 hours later, there's pounding on my buddy's door. My ex standing there with her mother and her best friend. We need that ring back. No, that's my ring. You bought it for me. I bought it 8 months ago with my money. You rejected the proposal. I kept the ring. It's mine. Her mother pushed forward. She didn't reject anything. She just wanted better photos. That's literally rejecting it. Best friend jumped in. You can't just give her ring to someone else. That's psychotic. It was never her ring. She made that clear when she said my proposal wasn't good enough. My ex was crying now. I love you. That ring was supposed to be mine. You promised. And you said it wasn't Instagram worthy enough. So I found someone who appreciates real moments over content. You can't just move on like this. We were together 3 years. Yep. And you spent the last year caring more about your follower count than our relationship. I'm done. Close the door. They stood outside for another 10 minutes. Heard the mother threatening to call the cops. Didn't care. Hadn't done anything illegal. That was 8 days ago. Update 1. This got insane fast. First, the social media assault. My ex posted a tearful video to her 12,000 followers. Crying, mascara running, the whole thing. When the person you love betrays you in the most painful way, we picked out a ring together. He proposed. Then he dumped me because I wanted professional engagement photos. Like, I just wanted our special moment documented properly. And now he's engaged to someone else. Using our ring. The ring that was supposed to symbolize our future. I'm destroyed, but I'll survive this betrayal. If you're going through something similar, just know their actions show their true character. Stay strong. Broken heart. Comments went crazy. You're so strong. He's trash. You dodged a bullet, queen. Posted a follow-up the next day with screenshots of the original proposal photos. These are the photos he's mad I didn't like. You can see why I wanted a professional photographer. No shade to whoever took these, but this is supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime moment, and these look like someone's mom took them at a barbecue. Her followers ate it up. Started flooding my Instagram with comments. Imagine being this insecure. She literally just wanted nice photos, and you couldn't handle it. Using her ring for another girl is sociopath behavior. My new fiancé saw it all. This is a lot. It'll die down. She has 12,000 people calling you a sociopath. They're strangers who don't know the actual story. Then her best friend, Demed, my fiancé. Just so you know, he was engaged 4 weeks ago. And that ring? He bought it for her. You're literally wearing his ex's ring. Thought you should know what kind of person you're marrying. My fiancé showed me. How do I respond? Don't. Block her. But the best friend wasn't done. She posted on her own Instagram, 8,000 followers, PSA, if a guy moves on in less than a month and proposes to someone new with his ex's ring, that's not romantic. That's unhinged. My best friend is going through hell because this dude couldn't handle her wanting nice engagement photos. Ladies, this is what manipulation looks like. Triangular flag, triangular flag, triangular flag. Tag my ex in it. My ex shared it. Now 20,000 people thought I was a manipulative sociopath. My buddy asked if I was worried. They're just strangers online. Yeah, but your new fiancé's getting harassed. He was right. My fiancé's Instagram was getting flooded with messages. You know he was engaged a month ago, right? He's using you to hurt his ex. That ring wasn't meant for you. Then the mother escalated. She called my workplace, my actual job, asked for me by name. When they said I wasn't available, she told them, "You should know your employee is a thief and an abuser. He stole from my daughter and is now harassing her online. I'm documenting everything for the police." My boss called me in. Go weird call. Someone claiming you're a thief. Explain the whole situation. The proposal, the rejection, the breakup, the ring. He laughed. So your ex is mad you kept a ring you paid for after she rejected your proposal? That's the summary. Yeah, we're not taking that seriously. But maybe give HR a heads up in case she calls again. Filed a report with HR. They documented it. 2 days later, my ex's mother found my mom's number. Called her crying. My mom called me immediately after. Some woman just called me sobbing about you stealing her daughter's engagement ring. I didn't steal anything, Mom. She says her daughter is devastated and you're flaunting a new relationship to hurt her. Explained everything. The whole story. My mom was quiet for a second. Then, so she said yes to your proposal, then said the photos weren't good enough, then demanded you propose again for better pictures? Exactly. And now she's mad you kept the ring you bought? Yep. Tell her to cry me a river. You wanted to call her back? No, just ignore it. Too late. Already called her back. Told her my son dodged a bullet, and her daughter should try appreciating real love over Instagram likes. Mom, what? She called me. I'm allowed to respond. Congrats on your engagement, by the way. When do I meet her? Love my mom. But the real bombshell came yesterday. Got a text from my ex's cousin. We'd always been cool. She wrote, "Hey, I know things are messy, but thought you should know something. Your ex has been telling everyone you were abusive during the relationship, saying you controlled what she posted online, isolated her from friends, and that she only wanted better proposal photos because she was afraid of you. Her mom is backing her up. They're trying to build a case that you were manipulative, and the ring thing is just another example. Thought you want to know what they're saying." My stomach dropped. Called my lawyer friend immediately. Explained everything. Do you have any documentation of the actual breakup? Her texts about the proposal. Yeah. Screenshots of her Pinterest board for acceptable proposals. Her texts saying my proposal wasn't Instagram worthy. Her demanding a re-proposal with a professional photographer. Send me everything. Every text, every email, every social media post. If she's claiming abuse, we need to document the actual timeline. Spent that night compiling everything. Every message, every screenshot, the timeline of events. My fiancé was stressed. What if people believe her? They might, but I have proof of what actually happened. This is getting really messy. I know. I'm sorry you're in the middle of this. It's not your fault, but we need to do something. She was right. Update 2. The abuse allegations spread fast. My ex posted another tearful video claiming I was emotionally manipulative and controlled every aspect of her online presence. Her mother commented, "He isolated her from friends and family. We tried to help, but he had her convinced we were the problem." People I hadn't talked to in years started reaching out. "Heard some concerning things about you, man." That true. My lawyer drafted a cease and desist letter. Sent it to my ex and her mother. Demanded they stop making false abuse allegations or face a defamation lawsuit. The letters were delivered by courier on a Tuesday morning. By Tuesday afternoon, my ex's mother called me from a number I hadn't blocked yet. "You can't sue us for telling the truth. You're not telling the truth. You're lying because your daughter is embarrassed. She's traumatized. You stole from her. I kept a ring I purchased after she rejected my proposal. That's not theft. We're going to ruin you. Everyone will know what you really are." Cool. Keep making false allegations. My lawyer loves billable hours. She hung up. That night, my ex tried a different approach. She showed up at my fiancé's apartment. My fiancée was home alone. The doorbell rang at 8:15 p.m. My fiancée checked the peephole. My ex, holding flowers. My fiancée called me immediately. Your ex is at my door with flowers. Don't open it. I'm coming over. She's knocking again. Do not open that door. I was there in 12 minutes. My ex was still outside, flowers now on the ground. When she saw me, she started crying. I just wanted to talk to her. Woman to woman. She deserves to know the truth. You need to leave. Now. She's wearing my ring. I have a right to. You have zero rights here. You're trespassing. Leave, or I'm calling the cops. You're so threatened by me that you won't even let me talk to her. My fiancé opened the door. I don't want to talk to you. He told me everything. You rejected his proposal because the photos weren't aesthetic enough. Now you're mad he moved on. That's not his problem. That's yours. My ex's face went red. You don't know him like I do. He's manipulative. He'll control you too. He doesn't control anything. We have a normal relationship. Maybe if you'd wanted that instead of Instagram content, you'd still be together. You're making a huge mistake. That ring was meant for me. My fiancée held up her hand, showing the ring. Fits me perfectly, though. I actually laughed. My ex looked like she'd been slapped. She grabbed the flowers off the ground and threw them at us. Missed, got in her car, and peeled out. My fiancé was shaking. That was insane. Yeah, filing for a restraining order tomorrow. But before we could, things got worse. The next day, my ex filed her own legal action. Small claims court. For $8,000. The value of the ring plus emotional damages. Got the notice in the mail 2 days later. Court date in 4 weeks. My lawyer looked at the filing. This is going to get dismissed so fast. You sure? She has no legal claim. The ring was a conditional gift based on marriage. She rejected the condition. You kept the gift. Basic contract law. What about her emotional damages claim? Completely baseless. You can't sue someone for emotional damages because they broke up with you and moved on. Court day arrived. Showed up in a suit. My ex was there with her mother, her best friend, and an actual lawyer she'd apparently hired. Her lawyer looked expensive. Tailored suit, leather briefcase. My stomach dropped. Judge called the case. Her lawyer stood up first. Your Honor, my client was promised this ring as a symbol of commitment. The defendant then broke up with her unexpectedly and gave that ring to another woman as an intentional act of emotional cruelty. We're seeking the monetary value of the ring plus damages for the emotional distress this has caused. Judge looked at me. Your response? I stood up. Your Honor, I purchased the ring 8 months ago. Here's the receipt. My name, my credit card, $6,200. I proposed to the plaintiff. She verbally accepted. 2 days later, she told me the proposal wasn't Instagram-worthy enough and demanded a reproposal with professional photography for better pictures. Here are her text messages stating this. I ended the relationship 1 week later. The ring was a conditional gift based on marriage. She rejected the condition by demanding a staged reproposal. I kept my property. Here's legal precedent on engagement rings and broken engagements. Handed the judge my documentation. He read through it for about 5 minutes. Ms., did you tell the defendant his proposal wasn't adequate? I didn't say it wasn't adequate. I just wanted professional photos. But you did request he propose again? Yes, but for the purpose of better photographs? Yes, but that's not rejecting the proposal. The judge looked at her like she was from Mars. You accepted a proposal, then told him it wasn't good enough and demanded he do it again? The photos weren't good enough. Not the proposal itself. And he ended the relationship after this. Yes. So he proposed. You created conditions for the engagement to be valid. He declined to meet those conditions and ended the relationship. Her lawyer jumped in. Your Honor, the conditions were reasonable. Were they? She wanted him to stage a fake reproposal for social media purposes. That's not a reasonable condition for accepting an engagement. My ex started crying. He's making me sound crazy. I just wanted nice photos of my engagement. You had photos. You rejected them. The ring was purchased by the defendant with his own money, as evidenced by his receipt. You have no legal claim to his property. Case dismissed. Her mother stood up. This is ridiculous. Ma'am, Sit down, or you'll be removed. They left. Her mother was ranting in the hallway about corrupt judges and men getting away with everything. My lawyer caught up with me outside. Told you it'd be quick. Her lawyer looked expensive. That's because she probably promised him it was an easy win. He's going to bill her a few thousand for this. Good. Got home and told my fiancée. She was relieved. So, it's over? Legally, yeah. It wasn't over. Final update. The court loss broke something in my ex. She went full unhinged. First, she started posting about the court case. The legal system is designed to protect abusive men. I just lost in court trying to get back the ring that was promised to me because the judge believed his lies. This is what women face every day when they try to stand up to their abusers. Her followers went nuts. Sue him. Blast his information. We need to protect women. Then she did something that crossed a major line. She posted my full name, my company name, and my LinkedIn profile. This is the man who stole from me and is now hiding behind the legal system. If you work with him or know him, please share your experiences. Women need to know who they're dealing with. My phone blew up. HR called me immediately. We're getting calls and emails about you. Lots of them. People claiming you're abusive. It's my ex-fiancée. I broke up with her, kept an engagement ring I purchased, and now she's running a smear campaign. We need documentation. Everything. Sent them the court dismissal, the text, the timeline, everything. They put out an internal memo defending me and threatened legal action against anyone making false claims. But the damage was done. Coworkers were looking at me weird. Some woman from accounting actually asked if I was the guy who abused his girlfriend. My new fiancé's workplace got hit too. Someone called claiming she was dating a known abuser and should be investigated. Her boss called her in. What's going on? She explained everything. The proposal, the rejection, the harassment. Her boss was actually cool about it. So his ex is running a social media hate campaign because he moved on? Basically. Okay, if anyone else calls, we're directing them to our legal team. But my ex wasn't done. She filed a police report claiming I'd stolen the ring and demanding they investigate. 2 cops showed up at my apartment on a Saturday morning. Sir, we have a report that you stole an engagement ring from your ex-fiancée. Showed them everything. The receipt, the court dismissal, the harassment timeline. The older cop side. Ma'am filed a false report. The court already ruled on this. We're closing this out. She's going to keep calling you guys. Then we'll keep closing them out. Keep all this documentation handy. They left. I was exhausted. My fiancée asked if we should postpone the wedding. Why? Because this is insane. She's not going to stop. So we let her win? Let her harassment dictate our lives. No, but we're getting married. She doesn't get to take that from us. We got married 3 weeks later. Small ceremony, just immediate family. Took some photos. They were beautiful. Posted nothing online. 2 days later, my ex posted a photo of her own, wearing a knockoff version of the ring I'd given my wife. Caption: finally got the ring I deserved. Better late than never. Some people are worth waiting for. Red heart. Comments asked who the lucky guy was. She never answered. Pretty sure she bought it herself. Her mother commented, so beautiful. This is what real love looks like. The delusion was incredible. But here's the ending that actually mattered. Her best friend reached out 2 months after the wedding. Hey, I know we're not cool, but thought you should know. She's broke. The lawyer fees from the court case cleaned her out. She had to move back in with her parents. They're fighting constantly. She's posting about starting an OnlyFans to fund her lifestyle now. It's really sad. I didn't respond. Block that number 2. My wife and I are good. Really good. We're planning to move to a bigger place next year. Normal couple stuff. No content calendars, no aesthetic coordination, no ring lights. Sometimes I think about my ex scrolling through her phone, chasing likes, staging every moment of her life, exhausting herself, trying to manufacture a perfect-looking life instead of just living one. Then I look at my wife, who's currently eating cereal in my old t-shirt, hair messy, not wearing makeup, and I remember what real looks like. The ring looks better on her anyway. Final count. Lost $255 on the venue cancellation. Spent $1,800 on lawyer fees. Gain a wife who values me over her follower count. Lost an ex who'd rather stage manage life than live it. Worth it. To anyone who asks if I regret keeping the ring. Nope. Not even a little. She rejected it by rejecting the moment. I just refused to let her waste more of my time. Done updating now. Time to log off and actually live life. Cool. Cool.